This is how to get over your ex in 10 days. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you've not hit the subscribe button, I'd really love it and appreciate it if you do so. During this video, if anything resonates with you, let me know in the comment section, okay? I'd love to hear. I'd love feedback from you guys. This is how to get over your ex within 10 days. Now, this is not I'm not a dating coach or anything, but this is like, if I look back in retrospectively looking, notice that these are some of the things that I incorporated that helped me, get out of that really bad place. On the first day, I need you to understand that it's okay to cry. Okay, if you want to cry about it, if you want to bawl out your eyes crying, please by all means go ahead. There is no deadline for you to stop crying. Like, even if it's 5 years later and you have flashbacks, please cry if that makes you feel better. So yes, on day one, cry about it, vent about it to your friends, call your friends and bash them. Tell your friends all the bad things they did and how horrible they were. In fact, even post memes online, post memes about breakup, about breakfast, whatever works for you. Do it on that first day. Do not hinder yourself. Don't allow anybody to make you feel like, oh, you're supposed to have a strong heart. Why are you crying over just the breakup? Please cry, by all means cry, okay? Cry. In fact, let your eyes even come out. Like just cry. Like, allow yourself go through the emotion, process it, feel the emotion. Don't try to bury it by doing other things. Cry if you must. And so on the second day, still look at their photos, right? Look at their photos, look at happy moments you guys had together, look at videos you guys made, cry about it if you must. If you like, don't eat. Do what works for you. Still cry. It's just day 2 for but day 3, look at their social media. I mean, you're probably already doing that on the first and second day, but day 3, take it upon yourself to look at their social media. Look at who they're posting. Stalk their social media. Wonder if they've gotten over you. Wonder what they're doing right now. Stalk their social media, for God's sake. Still look at their photos on your phone if that's what makes you happy. So on day 4, still stalk their social media. Still vent about it to your friends. Still look at the photos on your phone, but this time around, hit the delete button. After looking at the photo, then okay, let's delete this one. Start with one photo, okay? Just like hit the delete button. Notice what you feel when you do that. Do you feel sad? Do you feel relieved? Do you feel angry? Start with at least one photo. So on the 5th day, delete 10 pictures this time around. Delete, whether they're photos, whether they're videos, just make sure you delete like 10 things, 10 memories you guys have together, because I mean, that's a start. You guys probably have an entire album of 50,000 photos, but on day 5, try and delete 10 pictures. And when you do that, take a walk in the evening, preferably, and make sure that you do it solo, because that way you can cry about things by yourself. Nobody's seeing you when you're crying in the evening when you're walking. So do that on day 5. Also, notice how you feel about it. On day 6, remove yourself from following them online on their social media accounts. Remove yourself from following them everywhere. Remove them from following you everywhere. Now, the reason why I didn't suggest you do this on the first day is because on the first day you are still everywhere. Your emotions are still everywhere. Mind you, there is no deadline to these things. This 10 days could be 1 month for you. Okay, there is no one shoe size fits all. So yeah, on the 6th day, right? 6th day could be like week 6 to you or something. So, but on the 6th day, remove them from following you across all social media. I know you're feeling like, okay, I want them to see that I'm getting better. But the truth is, sis, bro, it's not going to help you heal, because that way you're going to feel the need to always put out things to pepper them. You're going to feel the need to always be in their face. Okay, I'm going to go out on a date, I'm going to post it, so he's going to see it. And that way you're hurting yourself. It's circling back to you, because now you're feeling like, okay, what do I need to do now to make them see that I'm getting over it? No, you do not need that pressure on yourself. That's what I did. I removed them from following me on social media. I removed myself from following them. It was not easy, but then that decision had to be made, because hey, I wanted to move on. I couldn't keep at some point in the beginning stages for me, right? It felt like that emotion was never going to go. It felt like I was always going to feel heartbroken. I was always going to be in that bad place. But hey, these things over time, you start feeling better. On day 7, go back and stalk their social media pages, sis, because I know you want to. Go back and stalk their social media pages, because I mean, you feel the need to. So hey, express yourself. Nobody's judging you. Okay, and by the way, make sure you save this video so you can always come back to watch it and see what it is that you can do or don't do and all of that. Mind you, I'm not a dating coach. I'm just talking about based on my experience. So on day 8, block them. If you don't want to block them, you should make a really strong promise to yourself that you're never going to go to their social media again. That is a very hard thing to do, very hard. Like, oh my gosh, I feel the need to go to their social media, I feel the need to see who they're posting. But no, make that promise. I made that promise to myself. I was like, on a Monday, I found myself I had errands to do. I was still crying, I was wearing shades. So I found myself at the mall, and I found myself going through the social media. But when I got home, I wanted to continue, but I was like, hey, Anna, you can't keep doing this shit. Like, okay, promise yourself now, you're never going to go to their social media. And it's been over a year, and I have never gone back to their social media. So it's possible to make that promise to yourself. Do you understand? Make that strong promise. Like, and if you find yourself wanting to do that, distract yourself immediately with something else. It's not easy, right? But then it's doable. Nobody says it's not. It's actually quite doable. Okay, so make a strong promise to yourself. If you feel like you're going to break that promise, just block them. And please, if you also feel the need to create a stalking profile, distract yourself with something else, because that need will come. Should I just use another account and monitor them? No, you deserve better. Wake up, you deserve fucking better, sis or bro. You know if the shoe on day 9, go out with your friends, okay? Talk about it, vent about it, cry about it. If you still feel the need to, so cry about it, and nobody's judging you. Bash them, like, say the most crappiest things about them. Say how much you hated their smell, say how much you hated how they smiled, or how they talk too much, or And also that day, make sure you start detaching yourself from things that surround them. If you have their family on your social media, remove them. Delete their number. If you have friends of theirs, delete their number. I know it sounds harsh, but it's going to stop reminding you, because whenever their status pops up, you now immediately think of them. So you don't need things to trigger you. You need things to de-trigger you. Okay, so if you have these family members, do it with them on day 9. It's not going to be easy, but by all means, it's doable. Finally, on day 10, start doing new activities. If you didn't used to hike before, please join a hiking group. If you don't know how to swim, start learning how to swim. If you probably wanted to know how to paint, start attending painting classes. It's not easy, okay? Nobody says it's all getting over an ex is a walk in the park. But then I need you to understand that feeling is not always going to be there. At some point, it's going to start getting better. Okay, it's going to start getting better, and you're going to start getting better. And this is just one of those things. An ex breaking up with you, or you breaking up with a guy or a girl, just means that you're definitely going to meet the one for you in the future. Love is still a beautiful thing. Okay, don't give up on love. And if you have, good for you. Yes, so that is all for today. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be dropping things like this. And what else do I want to say? Give yourself time, okay? Don't rush your healing process. Nobody's forcing you to heal immediately. Take it one day at a time, okay? You've got this, and there is no manual to getting over an ex. Do it at your own pace. Okay guys, that's all for today. Make sure you have yourself an amazing day, and subscribe to my channel, very important. Bye guys.